Hello, welcome to the Why Name Podcast. Hello, welcome to the Why Name Podcast. Hello, welcome to the Why Name Podcast. Hello, welcome to another episode of the Why Name Podcast. I'm your host, King Lou.
And I'm the co-host Nas.
One. And there you go, we live. Welcome to another
Wow.
episode of the Why Name Podcast. I am your host, King Lou. I'm here with my co-host.
Nas, man, how y'all doing today? Back
What's
with
good?
episode 15?
Episode 15, man. Episode 15. Running through them
Long
now.
15 weeks, man. Long 15 weeks.
It's been a long 15, man. What you been up to? How you been though?
I'm stressed the fuck out right now.
Why you stressed out, man?
I woke up and the first thing I realized was that I lost my right AirPod. So vigorously trying to check my steps, and it's just not working. I have no clue where it is. And
You got the Gen 2s,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Look, man, I got a right AirPod, just a right AirPod. I lost my left one, man. So if it get down in bad,
Oh, that's perfect. I'm coming to get that tomorrow. Need that.
no. That don't mean don't look for your right AirPod.
Bro,
Go ahead.
I don't know why you acting brand new for just because we recording. We were supposed to start recording like 30 minutes ago. I left the entire house to go search for my AirPods. So that's that. Yeah.
Keep
yeah,
going
man,
looking for wherever you think it is, though, man. This is a last resort, like a last resort. Like you might need to ask whoever you with, do they got an AirPod first before
That's
you come to
green,
me?
man.
It's not green.
Other than the AirPod, I'm doing kinda okay. I got some good news a couple days ago. I'm not gonna download it until it's official. So
I feel you, bro. I understand that all the way.
yeah.
You ain't trying to not jinx that you were leaving that stuff, but you ain't trying to, announce
put
it to.
it out there, and then it don't happen and be like, "Now what's going on, Nas?" And it don't matter every time somebody asks. So yeah,
It's funny that you said that, So I went to the high school the other day, right, to get me the new shirts they got, cause I always support shirts, man, always, man. And I went to go get to high school, and Q like, what happened to the car? I was like,
Oh,
man,
man.
yeah, back, yeah. So like, I definitely feel that, bro. People like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, where your car at? And then I'm always joking. I see somebody post some money, be like, oh, let me hold some money, bro. And then who don't listen to the podcast? Oh, you just bought a car. So like, yeah, I definitely feel it, bro. So I understand that all the way, man. But that's good, yo. Me on the other hand, so I did some dumb stuff this week as well, man. So obviously, I'm working for Lockheed, yo. I set up my direct deposit, right? So they're supposed to send me a little notice of like, oh yeah, your direct deposit set up on this past Friday. I wake up, so I'm with I don't scam. I'm with Wells Fargo. So Wells Fargo send they stuff at 3 a.m. Eastern Pacific time because that's 12 p.m. on the West Coast. I mean that's 12 a.m. on the West Coast. So that's how they do there. So I wake up around like 7 o'clock. I check my account. I ain't got a notification like, oh yeah, your direct deposit has been like confirmed and all that stuff. So come on, man, fix that, bro. Tighten up. Yeah. But yeah, they was like, I it wasn't nothing in there. So I'm like, So I called Wells Fargo. They was like, oh yeah, you don't have no pending transactions. So I was like, huh? So I go directly to exactly like, cause I used to wake up, go to the gym. Man. I'm in the gym next week gonna be my 4th week in the gym consistently. So I used to wake up, go to the gym. I could not go do anything productive because I'm like, yo, what is going on? Why is my money not set up right? So I look at my not my direct deposit slip on Lockheed Martin page, and I got the wrong number in there, yo. Bruh, when I say my heart was racing, and could look, I did it at 7 o'clock in the morning. They don't open their employee service center until 8 a.m. So I'm like, bruh, I gotta wait till like time is going by backwards, bro. Like I'm like, man, I'm gonna just go to the gym. I was trying to go to the gym, get a good workout in. I was in the gym going hard too. Like, yo, if this money not in here, bro, I might gotta go do some illegal stuff to go make up this money, bro. I ain't got paid in a minute, bro. I told y'all in the group chat, like, yo, bro, it's been 5 because I ain't been doing that because of my car, so I ain't had no type of income, bro. I just been thugging it out, trying to get money. How about being rational and everything, which I wasn't being rational. I keep buying hats. I gotta stop that.
Yeah, I feel that. I don't know anything about there's no such thing as saving to be okay with me. If I got it, I want it, I'm gonna spend it, worry about the consequences later. I know I gotta break out of that, but that's just the troubles of a young black adult
Yeah,
moving into the real
there you
world,
go.
managing that money.
So yeah, so like I ended up calling them. I ended up having one number off, so it wasn't that big of a deal. They just said, "Oh, we're gonna push it on Tuesday, and, either Tuesday or Thursday, between
But
Tuesday and Thursday."
I 1,000% blame you though, because
It's my fault. I
that
ain't blame nobody
that
else.
that account number is something you're supposed to double check like 3 times. It's a long number,
It's a
and
long number. And I was
that
just.
determines you getting paid. You know what I mean? So you playing with your own money with that one. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then another thing, since we talk about growing up, man, so I had to set up a 401k. Like after we recorded last week, I got sat down with my parents, looked at 401k and all that, man. I guess it's being responsible, but like, bro, they just keep taking more and more money from me, bro. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
but
bro, what?
you gotta look at it like when you gotta look at it like when you leave here, you know what I mean? That's yours. You know what I mean? You got some
Yeah,
fallback.
yeah, that's cool and all, but like, god damn, every time I turn around, why I gotta keep paying myself? Why am I paying myself in the long run? Why I can't get that now?
I don't know, man. You gotta pay yourself, man. You gotta pay yourself, man.
It's cool though,
You
but
got to.
before we get into it, in the Labor Day plan, so this Labor Day weekend, man, Labor Day
Man,
plan.
I did not know it was even a holiday weekend until I went fishing. I went fishing yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and black dude walked down the pier. He was just Happy Labor Day, everybody! Labor Day, Labor Day, Labor Day, and I'm like, oh shit! Like it is Labor Day weekend. I ain't even put. Then when you out of school, bro, you just be so disconnected from everything. Like you don't even realize how much school kept you intact with a lot of stuff. Like a lot of stuff that wouldn't even be important if you weren't in school, because
and
shit, Labor
and
Day is a off day for me, so that's why I care. You know what I mean? But now that every day is an off day, it's oh well, just a
yeah.
day.
Look at you, man. You getting even better at these transition shows. So that's what goes to our first topic. Well, let's go
I'm a
to a
beast, man. I
topic.
do this shit.
I see you. So, man, as for on the non-Virginia listeners, in Virginia, the public schools start like the significance of going to school is the first Tuesday after Labor Day, or what? Obviously, Labor Day is a Monday. The Tuesday after Labor Day is the first day of school for
Oh shit, they start school Tuesday.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so like Tuesday is always the Tuesday after Labor Day is always the first day of school in Virginia for public schools at least. So getting into that, yo, what has changed like since public school to now for you, bro? Like what have you learned?
Um, I don't think I understand. Is this COVID
Uh,
related, or you just off asking?
nah, so not even college, bro. Since we talk about public school, as in K through 12, kindergarten to 12th grade, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right. So me personally, yo, Coach Zoe always preaches to us like high school gonna be the best time of my life. Enjoy it. I was too quick to try to ready and grow up,
Mm-hmm.
and
Damn,
another
Coach Zoe was warning us for years, man. We weren't trying to hear
always
that
told
shit.
we won't trying to hear that, bro. What? I gotta be 18.
Dang.
I gotta be 21. What you mean? I gotta no, bro. Bills start coming and responsibilities start coming. That's the only
Yeah.
thing. That's something I do miss. I wish I would have enjoyed some of the more moments. Cause like I ain't gonna lie, after my junior year for real, I just thought I went cruise control mode, bro. Like I won't trying to hear none of that. I was ready to go to college. Cause I already knew that I was going. I just didn't know where at the time.
Yeah. Um, I feel that too. I knew I was
Mm-hmm.
going to college, but I had no clue where. Since we on the topic of we support some public schools, are
Uh-huh.
you asking like how do I feel they did us, or was
Yeah.
Paulson
So
public school successful to us?
uh-huh.
Um,
Be honest. Cause I'm gonna give you my honest answers.
hell no.
There you go. That's what I was wanting to hear, bro.
Yeah, hell no. It's like listening to how people grew up and the things that other kids knew growing up.
Uh-huh.
It's like we wasn't given that same knowledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for instance, I have one of my friends. You know what I mean? One of my friends, close friend of mine. He went to Norcom. Like my guy didn't even know he had to take a SAT to get into college,
It's
and
crazy.
he played football 4 years, all that. He had no clue he had to do an SAT, and it's like how I just feel like he was failed in a lot of areas. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
because why wasn't the school preaching this? Where's your head coach at? Like, where's
It's
all these people that's
it's
supposed to be
sad.
involved?
It's sad. And
And
then
another thing, like me being black and growing up in that area, I didn't know anything about an HBCU at all. Like growing up, Norfolk State is right across the water.
We just thought it was a close college.
I couldn't have told you that Norfolk's no boy. I thought, hey, this college is close.
Yeah, the college is close.
I could have never told you that Norfolk State was a HBCU before the ending of my 12th grade year. And it's like, and being in Churchland, you don't even going to church, you don't even see the HBCUs. Like Churchland advertised schools more so like
we had William Mary hallway, we have Virginia Tech hallways, had UVA hallways.
Yeah,
we didn't have no HBCU hallways. Yeah, now I think of it.
Actually, no, our HBCU hallway was in the gym, and that was Hampton. You remember? You remember the Hampton Parish?
I know you're talking about now, but I didn't even think about it. But like,
yeah, I ain't think about it. I ain't think about it either. I just thought like they just sponsored the gym or something like that. But I also still seeing that every day in gym. I did not know that was an HBCU, and I ended up going there too after I did my research. Blah blah blah. Y'all already know that story, but yeah, like it's just a lot of things, and the list can go on, and we could talk about how, for instance, like we was talking before our homeboys up north, and they was explaining how they knew about all like the Fortune 500 companies and all the top companies and stuff like that, and they were saying how they teachers put them on and all that. It's like I ain't even know what I wanted to do till I got to college. You know what I mean? I didn't figure out what I want to do until I talked to one of my family members who was profitable in that area. And I made my mind up that, boy, he making that money. I'm trying to make that money too. I'm going that route. So it's like I feel failed like all the way through. You know what I mean? Because college was preached, but it was like it was always connected to sports. Anytime college was preached, it was connected to sports. Like, oh, you got to get your grades right so you can go to college, or so you can play football in college. You gotta do this and that so you can play football to college. Anytime college was spoken on, it was some type of sports related thing. So even like when it was time for me to graduate, I didn't even know where I wanted to go because my whole life, all 4 years, it was where am I going to play football at next level. It wasn't where I'm going to school at. And I made the decision to not go to no bullshit school in the mountains or some. I didn't see myself going to play no D2 or D3 ball just to say I'm playing football. Like I decided to do
So another thing, when I was in my classes, a lot of the teachers that I had, like they used like, so I knew like I wanted to go to college, but the only way they told us about college is, oh, we lenient on y'all. Like when you get to college, your professor's not gonna hide it. They ain't gonna let you get away with some of this stuff with this. And it was more of a deterrent instead of a motivation to go to college. Like if my professor's gonna be harder than what you say you being harder than me, why would I want to go there and be successful?
Why would I go? Why would I deal with that during my free time? You know what I mean? Because
exactly, because like I don't have to go to college, and y'all over here saying like, oh yeah, your teacher's not gonna tell you how this in college. Then if y'all want to go to college, why would you out here putting this negative light on college and how hard it is and how bad it is? I just felt like that was it wasn't just one teacher doing it. That's literally all the teachers would say that, and I'm like, why are y'all?
This ain't gonna pass in college. You're gonna do this in college. You're gonna do that in college, but.
Got to college.
Like when I got to college,
wasn't the case at all.
It wasn't none of that shit they was talking about. Like none of it
at all. Okay, at the time, we paying the teachers like so. Like at the end of the day, they money. They already got their money, and which color? At least for us in our school district, the SOLs determine how that teacher was doing. So how did your class rate doing that SOL? So like. That's where they try to threaten us with, basically, like, because they depend on us to do well. In college, once you get there, man, if you want to learn the information, you can learn it for real. If you want to finesse, you can finesse. If like either way you want to get by, either way that deterrent of teachers saying like you don't have to. They're not going to accept us in college, and you're gonna have to do all this because once you get to this next level, I know a lot of students like, bro, I'm not about to go to college. They saying we got these term papers and all this extra assignments and. That's negative. And then the next point, what you were saying about
I had less work in college than I did in high school, honestly.
Yeah, only reason I picked a minor and that's so some of the math homes, but I didn't. They was more spaced out, and a lot of my classes went together.
Just think about
But
it though, like yeah, you picked up a minor, but like your classes ain't some of the classes you ain't how work every day.
yeah,
Some of the classes you ain't how work that whole week. It was just show up to class and
mm-hmm.
collect the information. School wise, know what I mean, you got 4 classes of homework every day. Know what I mean?
For every day.
So yeah, and it's
And
everything that I learned about college when I was in high school was an absolute lie. Like from from teachers to how the teachers would act to campus life, like everything was a lie. And growing up in Portsmouth, one thing you're gonna hear is, "Oh, everybody go to Virginia State. Don't go to Virginia State." Da da
that's
da.
crazy. That's crazy.
And it's like when I was in high school. When I was in high school, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Everybody do be going there, but now that I'm older, like I realize, like, bro, y'all niggas don't even go to college. So how's everybody going?
Facts. Facts.
How's everybody from Portsmouth going to Virginia State? And then when I actually got here, like it wasn't even like a bunch of Portsmouth people like they was saying it was.
At all.
Like
I think our
I
campus was so diverse though. Like we had DC, we had New York, we had
yeah, they would,
the other cities
it's
in seven
like
five.
you would see your Portsmouth people, you would see your 75 people, but it's not like how they were saying like, oh, everybody's going there because everybody's not even
It's
going.
not Portland University.
It's not. Don't let nobody tell you that Virginia State is Portsmouth University. Any for real, man. Don't listen. If you back in Portsmouth, don't listen to what nobody from Portsmouth is saying about college because they ain't never been. They ain't never wanted to go. They ain't inspired to go. If college is for you, take that route, man. Don't listen to nobody back at home that's doing whatever it is back home they doing. I
It's
don't
funny.
want to put nobody down for being back home, but my advice would be don't take no advice from nobody that's not in that lane that you want to be in.
And
Simple as that.
It's funny that you said it. I ain't gonna put nobody's name out, but one of our friends, somebody we both know, I'll tell you later who said this. They got back to one of our friends, bro, and they was like, "Oh, you in college now? You doing that? You think you're a Kappa or something now?" Like just cause like they didn't have no idea. Like this is our freshman year. They told this person that, they told Will that, and then I get Will. They told, "Oh, you think you cool? And you think you're a Kappa now, bro? Ain't know nothing about Kappa, but what we know on TV." So like
Yeah, you
that's
got
how they thought college.
that is.
You'll be surprised what I told you, but at the same time you wouldn't because they didn't go to college and not putting them down. But at the same time, that's how it was. Preach us in fourth public school, but we can put church down all we want, put portion down all the time. It's a difference that we noted all the time, and you notice it either. Like when we who came from poor public schools and who didn't.
Yeah.
So what's the advantages that you think we have? I always tell people like when I enter a room, and that's maybe just how I think of it. But when I enter a room for the first time, yeah, for me being in Portsmouth, I look for the exits. If something go
Mm.
down, how's the quick way I can go down without if something do go down and get out, or just how to talk around stuff, how to communicate to teachers, how to that's stuff that I learned in school that I think that other people from the 757 area or other areas just didn't learn how to communicate with teachers. And what advantages do you think we got from being in Portugal? We could put it down, but I did learn stuff there, or
I mean,
not
Portsmouth taught
book
me a lot
stuff,
of.
but
It taught me a lot of survival skills. I can say that.
facts,
Like,
facts,
I
facts.
don't learn plenty survival skills, but yeah, though. I mean, just how we had to carry ourselves growing up in the area, we automatically gonna be perceived as different because we don't. When we go in public, we don't do the same stuff that everybody else be doing, like
Uh huh.
drawing a bunch of attention, just doing a bunch of extra stuff. Like I like niggas like to be quiet for real because anyway, I didn't like when I go to parties and stuff, like when I was going to parties like at Virginia State and stuff, I had PTSD from being back home. Like, you know how people
Fact.
I done seen get punched in the face for absolutely no reason after a party?
You talked about it before, yeah.
Yeah, like I like jaws gone. Like shit crazy. Then 10 more people follow up. Now they getting stumped. So it's like shit like that. Yeah. I just watch my surroundings more than I should. Now it's funny because I be catching myself like I'll be I'll be too overly cautious. I'll be like, damn, I ain't even gotta do that. I ain't even home.
Uh huh.
But yeah, I mean, but like you said, we can talk about Portsmouth a whole lot, the good, the bad. I mean, lately it's been a lot of bad though. I ain't even gonna lie.
In the city, especially.
I was just thinking about how many people that I grew up with, like knew personally, communicated with on the daily, that's gone now, like dead.
Mm-hmm.
I like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy that kind of explains
It's
why we're the way we are, because you just never know.
it's crazy because I seen a picture of Kieran. Remember Kieran used to have them big parties in middle school or was it high school or early high school?
That was one of them schools.
It was
You know,
like
we
I think
I can't even keep track, bro, because we party every weekend from it started from the ring, and then it went on to the fireman hall and DAV, all that shit. Like
uh-huh.
every weekend it was something. I mean, so
Yeah, yeah. So
that's really how everybody got close and acquainted, how everybody is. So, and it's
that's why
like
the
now
city.
that we older and we looking back at all these pictures, and it's 5 dead niggas in the pictures that
That's why I'm about to say either it was like it wasn't 5 dead. I think it was 3 dead, and then a lot of them was either in jail or not
jail.
here right now because like it's crazy looking at that picture. Like the what we thought the coolest niggas is not even here no more or in jail.
Mm-mm. Yeah, goddamn. Shit, I picked up my baseball picture.
Uh
When
huh.
I was playing at Charles Pete. Goddamn. It was amazing how many I could count that was either in jail or jail right now that I was with on a daily basis. Like it's really crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I just thank God I was able to stay out the way long as I have made the decisions I have made. Because I mean, growing up where I grew up with, you know what I mean, it's hard to get out, but it's easy to crash out. You know what I mean, it's super
Yeah.
easy to crash out. So
And then before
yeah,
we get off, I'm gonna give some advice because we got a lot of young people listening. I like me personally, being that I'm always back at schools and stuff. I see a lot of young people toting guns, want to be trappers and all that stuff. And I know them personally, and who they not that lifestyle. My advice to them, you can think of yours, but you would say to them, bro, like, I guess being hard and stuff, that's, like, it can look cool right now. Like, you getting a lot of money, like, the scamming and all that stuff look cool right now. But that's not going to last forever, yo. So, like, not saying everybody got to go to school, but find a trade. Like Nas, I ain't gonna put your person business out now, but me and myself, car, I need a mechanic. I need a mechanic that's good and can fix my car because I'm having problems with the car I got right now. Hopefully in the soon future I get me another one. But like a mechanic that's I don't gotta go to no dealership, bro. I pay good money for because I know these dealerships gonna rock my head to find a trade or it's hot right now. It's the summertime. The AC, get your HVAC. Go learn how to fix somebody AC and stuff. Like it's so many other ways than just going to school, college, but this trapping lifestyle ain't gonna be forever because like they say all the time on TV or you just hear it, you gonna end up either dead or in jail.
I mean, I don't, when it comes to stuff like that, I don't want to be knocking people, bro. Cause shit hard, bro. Like
I
shit real
understand
hard.
that. I understand that.
Shit real hard. It's easy to tell somebody what they gotta do or what's not right, but I mean it's not easy to put yourself in their shoes. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I kind of that's what really why I mind my business. I stay out of the way, bro.
But I
Um,
ain't talking. I ain't talking to the people. I'm talking about we know a whole bunch of young people. And I see for
the
myself.
young
I ain't
ones,
gonna.
the young ones. Yeah. I mean,
I
I can speak to the young ones, like, and you can just be straightforward with a chill out for you end up dead. Like niggas is really dying in Portsmouth, bro. Like
mm-hmm.
it don't seem like it because to us because we grew up there, but like think about how many people around you are dead from bullshit. Know what I mean? So
Too many to count.
my advice is just stay out the way. Stay out the way. It
Exactly.
ain't worth it. Get your
Exactly.
like everybody struggling all in the hood. Get your mama out. Know what I mean? Don't what's the point of doing dumb shit? How your mama crying and all that?
Yeah.
Make
But
you some money, get your mama out. Simple as that. Like that should be the goal. All the
yeah.
looking cool with the guns and whatever it is you want to do. That shit don't matter.
Uh
They
huh.
really don't. Because when you dead, you dead. Like all that stop, and now your mama grieving. So yeah,
Sad word. So, rather than that, let's transfer to some more positive news, man. We can keep y'all here all day. NFL back, yo. Finally, yo. I didn't think I really didn't think they can get there when I started hearing players were sneaking in girlfriends to the hotels, and I'm like, yeah, they not gonna.
I
It's not
feel
gonna be
bad.
a.
Speaking of that story, man, that dude bro, he took like 40 credit hours over summer, bro, so he could graduate to
So he
play
goes.
football. You took 40 credit hours over summer. His
Wow.
story and how he made it to the NFL, incredible, bro. Like that man went through a lot to throw it all away trying to sneak somebody into a hotel,
Wow.
bro. Like,
I know that. I just knew he was
bro,
undrafted from Oklahoma State, right? Cornerback.
undrafted, bro. That boy went through a lot. Know what I mean? Like, yeah, he came out on top and then did that dumb shit. So yeah.
How you think she feel, bro?
Stupid. Stupid. I'm pretty sure she don't care though. You know they never care. Know what I mean? You know what day I'm talking about.
Yeah, facts.
She gonna be alright.
But NFL though, like, what's your expectation of the season though? Like run it down, man. The who is it? Kansas City and Texans play first game, right? I believe. Let me see.
Thursday.
Yeah, that's coming up Thursday. Yeah, Kansas City versus
City,
Texans.
Texas. Oh my God, I got the Chiefs.
But
I got the
besides
Chiefs.
that, we're gonna be what's your expectation of the season this year? The Bucks looking strong. We both Cowboys fans, so we always gonna say them. What you thinking though?
I don't even want to say Cowboys going all the way, man. You know how I can't even have Super Bowl aspirations for my team, like without being criticized. Like
we are the most hated, yo. We the most hated.
I don't understand why it's bad for me as a Cowboys fan to feel like my team is going all the way. I feel like if you feel like your team isn't going all the way, that's a you problem. Like,
yeah, you're not a real fan.
Like y'all, that just means y'all ass. Now I mean, I feel like we good enough to win every year, regardless.
Exactly.
It don't matter because that's me as a fan.
Yeah,
y'all crazy though. But yeah,
rather than that though, what you looking?
I'm interested to see what the Bucks gonna do.
They just keep getting better and better, bro. I don't understand how.
Good. That's why I hope they do good. Because you know, the last time we seen a roster build up like this was the Browns. And how that season was shit. Know what I mean? It was terrible. So
they ain't had no Tom Brady at quarterback though.
They didn't though. They did.
But
they did.
You know what?
Man.
Would be the craziest story to me, bro? If the Bucks and the Patriots play each other in the Super Bowl. ESPN, Fox Sports, they would have a field day with that, bro. I ain't gonna say that because I don't think.
That's another thing. I do want the Patriots to do good. Shout out Cam
Newton. That's the only reason I want the Patriots to do good.
Who else I'm rooting for, other than my Cowboys?
I want to see Lamar win a playoff game. That's all. I don't really want to see one.
I ain't really got to speak too much on Lamar. I mean, everybody know the world.
Bro, they going hard at him because they saying he can't win.
Bleacher Report just sent notification on my phone said the Bucks just signed Josh Rosen. But who cares? They have Brady. Who cares?
But yeah,
who else? I'm looking forward to see what Tua gonna do.
I don't think he can play about week 6 though, in my opinion. They already announced old boy Ryan Fitzpatrick starting quarterback for week 1.
That's right.
Yeah.
I hate the Redskins, but I do want Dwayne Haskins to be good. I want Dwayne Haskins to do good enough so he can get out of the Washington. I mean, because he don't deserve to be there.
They're not the Redskins. They're not the Redskins no more. They're the football team in Washington, man.
Washington football team, yeah.
There we go. There we go. Do you know the history behind why they getting away from all the Redskins and Indians stuff?
Nah.
All right, so a little educational thing right here, and it's gonna be more behind it. But the reason why they are called Indians anyway, because when they sailed here from England, they were trying to get to India for some trade salt, and so they thought they was in India, so they called the people here Indians, and then that's why it's a derogatory term because they thought of the wrong people. They thought they were talking to the wrong people. Well, no, they didn't think they were talking to the wrong people. They thought the people they were talking to was Indians. So now you calling us people that you were not. So that's why Indians is a.
I want to know is what were they calling themselves like before?
I think they were going by their tribe names. So whatever tribe they were part of is what they was doing. I don't know that. So drop in the comments. Let me know if I'm wrong or not. But I think that's how they were referring to themselves by what tribe they was in.
Because like even now, like when the history books, it say, I mean, fuck the history books. What I'm talking about history books. But yeah, that's just that answered the question for me. History books.
So yeah.
But yeah, I really want Dwayne Haskins to succeed, just not in Washington. Hmm. Did I just see Clowney get signed by the Titans last night?
The
Did I see
Titans,
that?
the Titans, they bring their whole team back basically. That can be tough too. I don't know. I'm ready for the football season, man. We ain't had a preseason. They started college football back up. It don't feel the same because ain't none of the major schools playing yet.
Now, college football it started back up, but it's only like I think it's like conference wise. Like I don't think they playing
Yeah,
nobody outside.
they playing conference football for all the things that they're playing.
Yeah,
Well, because some schools even opted out like who conference is playing. But yeah, it can
but
be
dude,
interesting.
they get on board another year as eligibility though.
Yeah, the NCAA just came out about 2 weeks ago and said that everybody gonna get us another year eligibility for schools
Okay,
who opted out.
yeah, because I do feel like they deserve that at least. You know what I mean, that's too much. For
Mm-hmm.
I know because I'd be crushed if, especially if I'm at one of these powerhouse schools and I've
You
been waiting. Say for instance, like I felt how them boys at Bama feel that got there 3 years ago, and this year was finally they turn to shine. You know that's
uh
how Bama do. You know what I mean, like they'll
huh.
bring they'll bring that number one player in the country and
And
sit him
how I'm
for 2
sitting,
years. Yeah,
how I'm
you
sitting.
don't get, and then he come that third year and he snaps. So like it's plenty players like that were just waiting on their opportunity, and they just not gonna get it this year. So it's good that they hit him last year.
Imagine sitting behind who was the top quarterback drafted last year? Tua. So imagine the quarterback behind him. Well, he got to play because Tua got hurt.
So
Um,
Burrow was a top quarterback.
huh?
Bro,
Yeah. But I'm saying he got hurt last year, so he got to play. Give him another quarterback. Oh, Justin Herbert, the dude in Oregon. Let's say he because the Pac-12 had opted out to the next to the spring. Imagine him like, oh man, I got to sit behind Justin Herbert, who could have came out the year before, so I had to sit behind him another year. And then it's my turn to come up now, and they canceled the whole season. Or well, they postponed it to the fall.
it's a lot there. It's a lot there going to. You got some that's waiting on their moment. Some that thought they was gonna get drafted higher because this dude was gonna be gone, but now he here, and you done
Uh huh.
failed 20 spots in the draft because don't nobody need no QB to the next 20 spots. So yeah,
Yeah, it can be funny. But next, bro, I don't know if you probably ain't seen the episode yet, cause as you said earlier, you just got yourself situated, bro. I was thinking, bro, this week would have been the same week that we've been in the house watching Power.
oh, Power came
Power,
out today.
Power came out, yes,
Today,
today. I watched it already.
shit, I get on that now.
Exactly. The thing about college though, how that was a Sunday tradition in the house, Joe. Like we'll be on the front row and with the projector on the wall watching Power, bro. What you miss about that, bro? Not just Power, but college in general.
Man, I'm actually in Edgeford right now.
Mm-hmm.
For those reasons that I said I wasn't going to speak on, and I'm still not. Um, but if I wasn't here in Edgeford for that specific reason, I would be here depressed, sad
Uh-huh.
though, because it's just I'm in my college environment. You know what I mean? But I ain't in college. But I
So
am here. I am here for a valid reason. So that
facts,
does.
facts. Yeah. So, but
But
other uh,
what I was about to get to though, I went to kick it
yeah.
with Will and Breon last night, and the laughs was just amazing. Like I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
So
I
that's what
can't
you
even
miss.
remember. I can't even remember what the hell who was laughing at, but I almost died in that shit, choking on my food and all that. But yeah, that would be the one thing I do miss. Being
Friend.
around y'all and shit every day. You know what I mean? Because that was pretty funny.
And
We were hilarious.
exactly
Um,
that's what I
it
probably would miss the
just
most.
that and shit, that was everything for real. You know what I mean? Like,
And what I like about college, especially being on campus and stuff, like and us being on campus, it's like a city inside of a city.
yeah,
So like everybody's right there, everybody's that close. You don't gotta do too much traveling, you go see your friends and stuff like that. Now I'm in the real world, bro. Even like we in both in Portland together, but when you at home, bro, you still 10, 15 minutes, well, probably about 10 minutes away from me. So if I wanted to come kick it with you and stuff, that's still that might deter me versus you being a
right
5 minute
there.
walk or
Yeah.
even in the house that we stayed together with the shit. Yeah. So like
Yeah,
I
so
miss
I
the
definitely get what
everybody
you're
so
saying.
close.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
you because we didn't have to go anywhere for anything. You know what I mean, everything we
At
needed was
all.
right there. Food was
Especially
here, friends was here, the laughs was here, the friend, like everything, the fun. whatever you want to get into, you know what I mean, it was always available for us to do. So that's what I do like miss about this environment.
Never a dull moment either, especially with living with Javante and then the victim Breon. It was like we always had something to laugh at. So I know last night I'm kind of jealous that y'all got to get the kick in and laugh because we ain't hung together out probably. Did you go
Yeah,
with?
as a group, we ain't been together in a minute. Like shit,
Did you?
since before spring break for real. That was
Damn,
the last time.
Cause I went
We
there
all like,
Memorial Day weekend, but Javante went there and you weren't there. I don't think. Yeah, you ain't come for Kel's birthday, did you? Yeah, so like we ain't hung together in a minute.
yeah, it's been a good little while, but yeah. Speaking, I might as well tell the story now because you don't even know what happened last night.
Mm-hmm. oh no, I seen the story. I don't. Y'all went to North Carolina?
Who is y'all? I got in bed, bro.
Y'all left that man stranded.
I ain't even know that.
I know Breon
Breon
went to got him.
All right, bro. So now I don't even want to speak. I don't even want to speak on it right now because it's still fresh. He might be a little mad. I'm a week.
Well, how bad is the car bad messed up or like what happened? Cause I don't know the full story. I just woke up.
I'm gonna tell the story. So, Javante had a long day yesterday.
A very long day.
So he went to a party the night before. It was still at that party at 9 a.m. And then he had to drive 9 hours after partying for 9 hours straight. He had to take a 9-hour drive from Georgia to Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy, he takes the drive. It's a lot of bullshit in the middle, but long story short, he takes the drive and his tire goes flat.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts a spare on, and his spare is also flat. So he's an hour and 30 away from, I want to say, Virginia State.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, long story short, Breon had to go. Breon had to come get him because AAA told him that he couldn't ride in the tow truck with the tow man because of COVID, which was an absolute lie.
Like, that's crazy. Because like when my car broke down, I had the option to get a ride back with them. So maybe it's just
he was in some country part of North Carolina. I'm pretty sure they just won't trying to ride with a black guy. That's really what it was looking like. Because that was a blatant lie. Like I just put my little cousin in the AAA in the tow truck by AAA when his car broke down.
Mm-hmm.
So that was an absolute lie. So yeah, Breon had to go drive like an hour 30 to go get him, but he had to do his homework and stuff first because it was due at 11:59.
So he had to sit and wait plus an hour and a half drive to get him.
Yeah.
Tighten up, Javante, bro.
Yeah. So that was the shenanigans of last night.
It's crazy. Like I know we sound sad stuff about that, but we don't. Y'all probably was laughing about it. Like the stupid stuff that he gets into, like the pain that he would have went to. We laughed about it, yo.
Oh, yeah. It was. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's how we cope, though. Know what I mean? Like
that was our coping mechanism.
Yeah, that was our coping mechanism. Anytime one of us got into something, they got laughed in their face. Like
what you there?
All types of stuff.
I'm trying to think. Was you there when I got a ticket for my light my headlight being out, right? I got 2 tickets. So one was because my headlight was out, and then I didn't know once your headlight go off. I turned the high beams out because I was literally up the street. I was leaving Chick-fil-A, I believe, at the time. So I was leaving Chick-fil-A, and I was on the way to back to the campus, and my headlight went out, and they told me at Chick-fil-A, "Oh, your headlight out." So I came up to school. Came up driving with my headlights on. He pulled up beside me. He slowed down, got behind me, turned his lights on, pulled me over, and basically the cop wrote me 2 tickets, one for my headlight being on, then another for driving in impaired conditions. What's so funny about that ticket was I don't know how I got on this, but he tried to get over me because it was raining. It started raining once he started writing the ticket, so he changed the conditions from dry to rainy. So now I was driving in bad conditions while I was just a hazard to the road, basically what the ticket said. I was like, wow, bro. And then Breon laughed at me the whole time on the way back after he came and got me. And I'm always upset because I got not with just 1 ticket, but 2 tickets. I ended up beating the case and all that stuff. The charge was dropped. But still.
Oh no, yeah, we gonna laugh at you. Know what I mean? It's especially if it's a financial mishap too. Like you have to lose some money. Like Yeah,
Pain.
you gonna feel bad about that one.
Nah, but I beat that case
I,
though. You
I
feel
feel
me?
like I feel like you can't if you can't do that with your friends, y'all not real friends. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like to be friends with me, you gotta have tough skin because I'm gonna say first thing come to my mind, and I'm gonna expect you to be cool with it because if I can't talk to you, like if I can't, it ain't disrespectful, but it's like, bro, don't be acting like you know,
Yeah,
I
don't
ain't
be
gonna
out of
use the
soft.
word.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
like
Don't be out of all soft and sensitive about it, bro. Because at the end of the day, you gonna if
take
something
no,
happened to me, you gonna come back and try to joke on me as well.
yeah, man, you can't take no constructive criticism or you don't
Ain't no
like
ain't no construction going on. So don't even lie and say y'all not out here giving no type of advice, bro. Y'all just out here getting your jokes off and laughing.
slandering, man. But I
And
mean,
it, it
I expect it to be done when I'm going through it too. And I mean, I feel like that's what friends is for.
mm-hmm.
Kick you when you're down and pick you
Another
up when
thing,
you need to be picked up.
another thing about college, yo, I did it all the time. If I ain't, y'all got to laughing or joking or whatever I got going on, or anybody, just go in the room. And then you still hear y'all in the front room
Still
laughing and kicking it
probably come knock on your door with the laughs. Like you know how it used to go in the house. See
all the
that
time.
back to missing. I mean, that's what I miss. Know what I mean?
Oh yeah, so that's what another. I get this question all the time. Do you miss college? And I feel like when people ask me that, I tell them all the time, no, I don't miss it because of
I
the
miss that
school work.
environment. I don't
I
miss.
miss the environment. I don't miss nothing about waking up, going to class, and all that.
I mean, if I was getting paid for it, it would have been lit. Like they put me on a salary to go to school. Like that's lit.
Who's on salary to go to school though?
Some people are.
On salary to go to school?
Yeah, man. That's how I look at it when the company you working for is paying for your schooling.
Facts, facts. So yeah, I'm also look to. Well, I ain't gonna say, it, but yeah, I'll look into that. How Lockheed offers tuition reimbursement or tuition assistance program. So I'm definitely gonna take advantage of that. Only thing about that though, Lord, my 2K. Hold up.
You playing 2K,
I'm
bro?
not playing right now. My remote controller
No, I'm
turned
saying
off.
though, it's just the fact that I haven't even clicked the 2K like the app on the game, bro. Like I haven't even pressed X on that. The shit been downloaded since before it dropped, but I just don't got it in me, bro, to put in the hours to grind and
It's
then
funny though. It's funny though,
fast
cause like
cross over.
so all my 2K listeners, bro, if you out here struggling with that little shot, cause you know they changed the little shot meter, right? You gotta aim it now. I'm telling you this now too, Nas. Um, 2K commercial. If y'all ain't trying to listen to this Why Name podcast. Thank you. Y'all can go. After that, the shot meter, you can turn the aiming off, and you can turn the layup time off. 'Cause you know you got to time your layups now too. So you
Yeah,
got to time and aim your layups too as well. So I like they gave you an option to turn it off, and then also for the good dribble moves, you gotta have an 85 ball handling, bro. So they really
they
exactly. So you basically got to make a playmaker, bro, for every position, and then either be short, bro. Yeah, they really, yeah.
bro.
So
Every
that's
year they do some dumb shit,
I
bro.
don't understand why they do stuff that we don't ask for. Like, ain't
But
nobody ask. Who asked for
I,
a new shot meter?
yeah, nobody asked for a new shot meter. I don't when the shit when the P5 come out, bro, that they better take that shot meter back where it was at. I will
Nah,
all we asked for was for to change the slightly lates and the slightly earlys and just give us good release back, good or perfect or bad. You know what I mean?
uh
Like
huh.
slightly
They just did
good.
something about that though. So you can make your all whites this morning. So they put out a patch already on that about you can make your they fit to the hot shot or whatever it's called.
Making it all whites.
Yeah, I just did a couple of all whites today. So yeah, they fit that as well. So I don't know. I'm about to get mad into probably my next
Yeah,
paycheck though,
man,
so we can
I'm saying
get on the
like
yard.
if we talking about games, man, like y'all need to get on that Madden, man. Like
I probably
2K
I,
2K
I
out the
probably get
window.
it on that paycheck.
The 2K out the window to me till the P5 drop. Because they super ass for not letting your players transfer over. I understand it, but I hate it at the same time. And I do feel like everybody need to just chill on saying that, oh, it's the same game, blah blah blah. Because of course it's gonna be the same game. Like you think that the people at 2K spent a whole year developing 2K21 for the P4, like the P5 don't drop in 2 months, like. So that's how y'all got to look at it, man. Like an entire new system is about to drop. So all that hard work that they've been putting in. They've been doing that for the next gen. You know what I mean, they all they for they took 2K21, changed the shot meter, and said here, and just gave us that shit. Changed the park around a little bit. I mean, I can't even speak too much for it because I still ain't played this shit. I don't play on it. Yeah.
It feel a little different. Like the dribble moves, like it, like I was a big behind the back user. They took away that. They didn't take away that, but it's a new analog stick movement for it. It's not just down no more. The down's an actual step back. It's cool, but
always doing something, bro. Always doing something, bro. Like they take like making stuff not simple doesn't make the game better, bro. Like simplicity makes it a great game, bro. Like so you flick it. If you flick it, bro, like flip analog stick down, it's a step back now instead of behind the back.
It's a step back. It's a James Harden step back. It's not a regular step back. It's a dun.
It's the step back like you about to shoot a jumper and not the behind the back.
It's not the snatch back no more either. It's the step back. So you can just come back and snatch that crossover back and then pull your jump shot. It's a little step back.
It's
so. Yeah.
Oh my, that's ass, bro. That's ass. That's why I've been on. That's why I've been on that yard, man. Shout out my boy Wit. We just won like 9 in a row last time I played that shit. No, I mean I don't think nobody want to see me on that yard work.
It's cool because when I get up there, I ain't trying to hear none of that. But
they ain't even set it up so you could play like other players. Well, you play people you know. You can only play like computerized games. So I can play with you, but I can't play against you yet.
Oh, that sucks.
Not really. Like beating the shit out of people you don't know is very fun.
But beating the shit out, but like it's different when I can go post on my Instagram story, and say, yeah, I just beat Nas. Yeah, I had 7 touchdowns or 4 touchdowns. Cause like in it like 6 possessions or something like that.
It's 3 possessions each team.
So yeah, I just had 2 touchdowns on you, and I had a pick to end the game. Like that'd be better to go at you and stuff.
That would. But I do think. But this is the first time doing something like this.
So I understand they got get some bugs out.
But for this to be their first time, I'm just so happy that they did what we asked for. Finally,
they finally listening, yo. They gave out a version of the park, I guess. Yeah, the yard.
I don't know what 2K got going on, but I'm on Madden until the P5 drop.
It's cool, bro. But that's enough for that. Anything else we got to talk about? Anything else you want to any announcements?
No, I just hopefully have some great news for y'all next week. You know what I mean?
Facts.
It's gonna be a very depressing episode for your boy.
Are you gonna be here Sunday, bro?
I need to be there Sunday. What's going on Sunday?
Yeah, bro. So the announcement, we got a little event to go host. Getting the little world.
Damn, I forgot all about that. Yeah, I'll be there Sunday. Shout out Lisa.
Yeah, shout out Lisa, man. Lisa's daughter, man. Hold on. So yeah, next Sunday at.
Listen, man, y'all get right, man. Y'all go shop, man. She got nice little face products, all that good stuff. You know what I mean?
She just added. So I'm I don't got the time yet because hopefully the weather don't act up. So the time will be coming out soon. Sometime this week, stay tuned. But yeah, it's a pop up shop that hosted by Alicia's daughter. Shout out to Alicia, man. So she got a pop up shop that me and Nas can host. We're trying to be the voice of the city. So that's good. Pull up. It's at 3115 Western Branch Boulevard, Chesapeake, Virginia, at the Philly Cheese Steakhouse. So anybody that knows, right beside what's the Enterprise, right in that little shopping center across from the KFC and Burger King.
The one that's in Churchland?
Yeah.
I believe it's a shopping center.
No, I'm saying that's where it's at. I'm saying it's right across. It's directly across from that KFC, the Dollar Tree, and all that stuff.
It's up there because it was across street from Wawa, but they turned that shit to a
yeah, they moved it to a car dealership. Yeah, so now it's over there now. So yeah, pop up there, come hang out there. It's gonna definitely be after 3:00, but we're gonna see how this weather act. And yeah, just come out there and shot some black.
We're supposed to be on the live podcast there, right? That's what be next week. I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good, man. Pull up, man. But rather than that, you got anything else?
No, man. This was episode 15 of the Why Name It podcast. I'm your host, Nas, here with my co-host.
It's episode 15 of the White Podcast. I am the host Lou with the co-host Nas. This episode dropped late because of Nas, so don't come ask me where the episode was at. Listen and then blame him.
Yeah, it's my fault. I take full blame this week, but next week we going back to blaming Lou for everything. And also, I want to give a big FU to Lewis because he watched me stress over my headphones all morning, and just for him to offer me one on camera as a sign of good. Now he think trying to be a good Samaritan. Like,
I'm always a good. I'm always good, man. I'm always good.
But he watched me be stressed, yell, cuss, all that, just for him to get up here and offer me it on camera. So
the thing is, I didn't care at all, bro. I just had more time to play my game, bro. I was gonna let you struggle.
I feel that. But
yeah, episode 15, man. Let's get out of here, man. We out.